Also talking about future technologies at this conference in Denver is Doug Valleau, and you are with Hess. And tell me a little bit about what you spoke about today.
Well, with Hess, we talked about the new innovations in technology over the next 3 to 5 years. In particular, we talked about the reduction of flare gas as a critical need, the improvement in our use of water, and also the stewardship of water. And then the new innovations that could come about in terms of better completions, better recovery factors through use of nanotechnologies and other fracking alternatives like non-water frack technology.
Like a lot of areas that use technology, the oil industry is moving very fast.
Oh yeah. It is actually almost a renaissance right now. With Hess, we collaborate with multiple universities, with the government through REPSI and the DOE. We also are involved with a number of national labs, and we're also partner with other oil companies, and all trying to really understand what's going on with the unconventional plays.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been in the industry?
36 years.
36 years. Okay. How have you seen things change? When you look back to what it was like when you started out 3 decades ago to today?
Well, when I started off, shale was something that was the seal, and it was ubiquitous, and it was homogeneous, and you just basically ignored it. And if somebody had said, "Oh, we're going to actually produce out of this stuff," I'd say we're crazy. But today, it's a whole new world, and it's very exciting, and it makes me think, well, in the next 30 years, what are we going to be doing?
Mm-hmm. So. What do you see as some of the things that, like when you're looking at it and things that seemed impossible before, what do you see happening?
Well, I think if I'm going to think 15, 20 years out, I think the energy, it's quite bright because there's a stuff called hydrates. And these are typically in very, very cold waters offshore, but a cubic meter of hydrate has about the same gas in concentration as an entire gas field. So you don't need very much hydrate to make a tremendous amount of hydrocarbons. And there are some wells being drilled. My friends at ConocoPhillips, for instance, are actually doing some hydrate experimentation.
One of the things that you said as well near the end of your speech was that this is a good time to get good stories out because there are plenty of them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I might have mentioned in my presentation that the oil industry in general has had a pretty low reputation, I guess, in the general public, and I think it comes from movies and TV and Hollywood that have portrayed them as an easy target, as sort of the evil guys.
Do you not think, though, that part of it comes from the past and how oil industries behaved as well?
I think you're probably fair in saying that. The oil industry is in its infancy, didn't understand a lot of the environmental concerns. Nobody did. I mean, it wouldn't matter whether it was the paper company or the oil company or whatever company it was. There were environmental issues. Today, we're much more aware, much more educated as to those issues, and in my company, Hess Corporation, I mean, we really spend a lot of time on social responsibility and environmental concerns. We always go out and do baseline evaluations before we even get started to make sure everything is okay. So I think more and more companies are starting to really play that game and be good stewards.
So it's not just technology that's improving; it's the industry itself trying to shiny up a tarnished image.
I think so. I mean, I think it's everything we've got to do. I mentioned that it's up to every one of us, even if we go to the grocery store or we're at the gas station, filling up our cars, talking to our neighbors, take every opportunity we can to basically tell our story.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.